The book of Revelation talks about a mysterious mark that everyone will face, called the mark of the beast. But what if it's not just ancient prophecy? What if we are seeing signs of it in today's technology? Is the Bible warning about technology in our world today? For centuries, people have wondered what this mark could be. Some thought it was a tattoo, a brand, or a symbolic pledge. But as our world changes, new interpretations are emerging, and they point directly at the technology we use every single day. What if the mark isn't something forced upon us with a hot iron, but something we willingly accept for convenience? Let's look at what the Bible actually says. Revelation 13 verses 16 and 17 state, "It forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or on their foreheads, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark." In the ancient world, marks or seals were common. They signified ownership, loyalty, or allegiance to a king or a god. Think of it like a brand logo, but for people. It was a clear sign of who you belonged to. This prophecy also ties the mark directly to commerce, the ability to buy and sell. In ancient markets, access to trade was life itself. Without it, you couldn't get food, supplies, or participate in society. So this wasn't just a symbolic gesture. It was a matter of survival. The text specifically mentions the right hand or the forehead, two very visible and active parts of the body, representing our actions and our thoughts. Now, let's fast forward to today. Look around. We're living in an era of unprecedented technological advancement. Digital currencies are on the rise, aiming to replace physical cash. We have biometric identification, where our fingerprints, our faces, or even the iris of our eye becomes our password. And yes, there are even microchip implants being developed and used today, allowing people to unlock doors, store information, or make payments with a simple wave of their hand. Sound familiar? Many people see direct parallels between these modern innovations and the ancient prophecy. The technology to create a system where you can't buy or sell without a specific digital identifier linked to your body isn't science fiction anymore. It's here. The question is no longer could it happen, but rather, is it happening right now? It's crucial to understand that technology itself isn't inherently evil. A smartphone is just a tool. A digital payment system is just a method of exchange. These things can bring incredible convenience and efficiency to our lives. But the Bible's warning isn't about the tools themselves. It's about how they can be used to exert absolute control. Revelation warns us about a system that demands total allegiance, a system where participating in everyday life requires you to give up your personal autonomy. When your ability to buy groceries, pay rent, or access services depends entirely on being part of a single centralized system, we have to ask some serious questions. Are we trading our freedom for convenience? Are we, step by step, voluntarily accepting a modern mark without even realizing it? The choice between freedom and control is becoming more relevant than ever. This progression isn't something that happened overnight. If you look back through history, you can see how systems of control over commerce have evolved. It started with simple coins stamped with an emperor's face, then paper money issued by a government. Then came passports and visas, controlling who could cross borders. In the 20th century, we got credit cards, which shifted commerce into a more abstract digital realm. After that, barcodes and RFID chips streamlined everything from supply chains to retail. Each step was presented as an improvement, more efficient, more secure, more modern. But each step also created a new layer of tracking and control. Today's technology, like biometric IDs and implantable chips, can be seen as the next logical step in this long historical timeline, a continuation of the very dynamic the Bible described thousands of years ago. This isn't just a hypothetical discussion. It's a global reality. All around the world, countries are racing toward a cashless, biometric-dependent future. Some nations have already implemented nationwide digital ID systems that are required for everything from banking to receiving government benefits. Other countries are aggressively phasing out cash, pushing their entire populations onto digital payment platforms. We see cities installing vast networks of cameras with facial recognition to monitor public spaces. On the surface, these initiatives are promoted for their efficiency, security, and convenience. But they also create a centralized infrastructure that could, in the wrong hands, be used to enforce conformity and control behavior on a massive scale. It raises profound questions about privacy, freedom, and the potential for these systems to align with prophecy-like scenarios. So, what are we supposed to do with this information? The goal isn't to live in fear or to smash our smartphones and go live in a cabin in the woods. The key lesson from Revelation is not fear, but awareness. The Bible calls us to be vigilant, to be discerning, and to think critically about the world around us. It's about understanding the direction society is heading and making conscious choices. Whether it's a new piece of technology or a societal pressure to conform, we must hold on to our personal integrity and our ability to think for ourselves. True freedom isn't just about what you can or can't do physically. It's a matter of conscience. We need to be aware of the trade-offs we're making and protect our ability to choose. Be aware. Make conscious choices. Protect your freedom. What do you think? Are we seeing the early stages of the mark of the beast emerging in today's technology? Is this all just a coincidence, or is it a sign of prophecy unfolding before our very eyes? I'd love to hear your perspective. Leave a comment below with your thoughts. And if you found this exploration insightful, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content connecting ancient scripture to our modern world. Remember, prophecy isn't just about predicting the future. It's a timeless call to pay attention to the present. Stay vigilant, live wisely, and never forget that the choices we make today are what will ultimately shape the freedom of tomorrow. Awareness is power. Thanks for watching.